and welcome to the commentary zone. As you enter the room, please don't forget to give us a little thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, tell a friend. All right, y'all, it's Housewives Thursday. First up on the docket is The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 14, Episode 12, Trust Planning Issues. What'd you think of the episode, Jamal?
I mean, out to me, outside of Candy and Todd segment with, I guess, was it they're having conversation was it with the estate planner.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it was that and Marlowe's therapy appointment. Everything else I didn't really care about too much. To be completely honest, it didn't give me
Oh, you
anything.
interested in the therapy appointment?
Just to hear what she, I was interested to hear what she had to say, and so that's why with
But were
these
you
therapy appointments.
satisfied by what she had to say?
Well, no, but I feel like in these particular moments, like you listen to what the character has to say, and then you
Mhm.
decide, like, well, okay, like, do I believe you, or do I just think you're just saying this to be saying it?
Mhm.
Sorry.
And that's how I feel about Marlo this season. Like, I don't know what went wrong. I think we wanted her to be a housewife so bad, and that now she's it. Like, I'm a little, you
Underwhelmed.
know, yeah. Hey, Larja, welcome, welcome. Okay, hey, Black Lavender. All right, y'all. I don't even have a summary for this. Basically, Cherie is still working on She by Shh because it'll never come out. There's a birthday party for Ace, and all the kiddies come. She had a game truck for him. I thought that was kind of cute because everybody does the food trucks, but that
Right.
was kind of awesome. Um, like you said, Marlo went to therapy. I can't figure out Sonya's role in here. Is she the up and coming bone carrier? And if she is, she needs a
Right.
lot of practice because she puts her foot in it a lot. Because she does so with Kenya, who winds up hanging up on her. Um, and then there's a party at the end at Sonya's house, and it's kind of cheesy.
Yeah. Let's. So the other major point I have. Let's go back to Candy and Todd's appointment.
Oh
How did you
yeah.
feel? How did you feel about that? I want to hear your thoughts first on this one.
Okay. Um, Here's my thing though. Unless your children are like an executor in a will or like someone who is in the administrative part of the estate planning, I
Hmm.
really don't think they should be involved in it. And I understand that Candy has a different relationship with Riley, like they kind of parent child, but also like grew up together, kind of
Right.
thing. I get it. Their relationship is different. Um, I really didn't want to be involved in my mother's estate planning, but I'm the executor. So I had to sit down there through all of those meetings
Hmm.
and it brought home to me at a very young age in my 20s, this is real responsibility and my mother's going to be dead.
Right.
So and then it for me, I didn't want that responsibility, but my mother said I don't have anybody else. So tag you're it. With Riley though, when they get her involved by, bringing up the subject with her, I just felt like she was questioning her access to the funds.
Right.
And unless you are an administrator of said estate, I really don't think you should be counting any coins until they're distributed.
Well, that was my thing as well. Like, I'm like, why are they even there? I just felt it was inappropriate because the reason why, because they're gonna chime in like, why can't I get to the money faster? I heard the same things you heard, and also
Mhm.
like, your children really shouldn't
Oh,
hear the intricacies of the estate because they feel like since they're there, they can give their opinion.
But did you see
which is
what
what.
Bravo did? They did the split screen the picture with all of Candy's stuff, and then
Right,
Todd, the New Jersey condo, and you sitting down there in front of both of these children, and
right.
obviously, Riley's share is going to be substantially more than what's her name, Kayla.
Kayla, yeah,
Yes, it's not. It's not a fair
discussion.
conversation to have. And praise to Kayla. She really didn't have much to say because she already know, well,
Right,
I don't even think I'm getting that condo because they probably gonna sell it.
right.
But I, I'm a firm belief you don't you if you want to tell them that they're in the will, great, but why even start down that path because you're building expectations? Because you could say,
Yeah,
you're in my will, and I will you a ball of lint that I found in my dryer.
right.
You know how many people showed up and got willed $1 and the cat got 40 million? Like, come on now.
I did agree with Todd on this. I think Todd had a good idea of spreading the money throughout the years. That's the perfect way to do it. Put everything in the trust and
It
be done with it.
is. That's the Elvis Presley way of doing it. Remember, he did that with Lisa Marie?
Hmm.
I don't think she got her first sniff of money until she was 25.
Right.
And it was a small portion. Like, I think she got the last of it 40ish,
Hmm.
you know? Because before that, Priscilla had control.
And you have to
I'm just
really,
saying.
I think he knows Riley like was spending all that money.
Mm-hmm.
He knows because the way Candy's giving her so much, so Kayla will expect that lifestyle throughout her life, and he's like, you might not make the best of choices. So, well, maybe I want to invest in the business. He's like, nope. He's all you have to do. He's like basically saying you need to do all your due diligence, bring me a business plan, and then we'll talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Which I agree with. Which I agree with.
But in all fairness, was Riley given too much when you consider the
No,
wealth, you know,
she
like
wasn't.
my $40 is her 40 million kind of thing.
But he's looking at like he doesn't trust Riley with money, basically.
Right. And that's why you don't get them involved in it
Correct.
because her animosity starts now instead of at the lawyer's
Exactly.
office.
No, for sure. And that's why I agree with you wholeheartedly. That was just conversation between Candy Todd
Mm-hmm.
the lawyer. And then, they'll find out if something happens.
Mm-hmm. It's
That's the thing.
with estate planning, especially when you got money. Um, Limit the amount of people that you involve in a discussion. That's my opinion.
Mhm. Black Lavender, exactly. Candy got her eyes wide. She ain't expecting Nathan.
Yeah.
Exactly. And
Like,
Riley trying to get all upset. Sit down, Riley. You'll be okay.
but that's been Riley outspoken from when she was little. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I have a problem with you counting other people's coins before they're assigned
Right.
to you.
Exactly. You just
That
sit
was
there and
my
be like,
only thing.
okay, 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 I get it. And
Yeah, whatever you want to do, just
right,
whenever it happens. I don't want to talk about that right now. It makes me
right.
uncomfortable. Those are good things to
Leave the room.
say, not,
Leave the room.
well, you wouldn't give me the money that I'm expecting to be getting. Girls, if you don't
Right?
stop,
Exactly. Exactly.
you better start playing lotto and choose the lump sum,
Exactly.
withdrawal. Oh my God. But, Candy has raised her differently. And that's just the way that is.
It's just what it is. It's not a bad thing.
Mhm.
It's just this is just a conversation they should have never been a part of in the first place.
Right. I mean,
That's what it boils down to.
they could have said, this is what we're starting to do, and leave it at that, but whatever. Hey, Susan.
Hey Susan. But that's
Um,
just what it is at that point.
okay. All right. So, what did you think about the stupid call that Sanya made to Kenya? Because again, we had divided scenes. We had Marlo, Sonia, and Cherie in one scene, and then we had Drew, Candy, and somebody else, Manetta,
Was Kenya, right? Was it Kenya?
Kenya. Okay, yes, Kenya, because she called Kenya. Duh,
Right.
so stupid. Okay, so Sonia calls Kenya, but I think she worded this wrong. Like
Here's
the
the thing.
ugh.
Easy thing. Just in a group text. Hey everybody, just to let you know, this for this Jamaica trip you can bring a +1 and leave it there. Easy. That's it. That's it.
Right, but I think the producers were in her ear and told her do this and pick at that
Yeah.
little scab on Kenya, cause you know she ain't got nobody.
Right. Because she's like she said couples trip, and she was present. It was a couples trip. So Kenya
But
felt some sort of
couples
way.
means different. Couple doesn't mean your
Right.
girlfriend. I'm not a couple with
Exactly.
my girlfriend.
Right. She cleaned that up later. I'm like, no, that's not what you said. You said couples trip. It was inferred that was gonna be a kind of a romantic getaway. When all you should have said was +1. Period. But like you said,
Hmm.
producers got in their ear.
Yeah, but I do like that when she invited them over to her house for the preparation for Jamaica slash Sheree's birthday party. Um, she did pull her aside right away and say, "Look, just tell me I said something wrong. Don't just hang up on me."
Right.
Because I think that's a good thing to say, is because we're still getting to
Hmm.
know each other. And I want to know if I've offended you.
Correct.
Continue the dialogue with me. Tell me that what I did wrong. And if I don't apologize, then hang up on me.
Exactly.
you know? But I like it that she tackled that right away. Um, why were they shading all of the food? No bartender. Like, you don't have to do all of that for just a casual get together at my house
Right.
on Saturday night. It wasn't.
Right.
It wasn't an event.
Mm-mm. But I will say this: if you're gonna say you're gonna do someone's party, especially a birthday party, you should put a little bit more effort. In my opinion. In my opinion.
And she did that with the uncharged photo 360 thing. Cause I wouldn't have been having that at my house for a planning thing. And she said that it came up at the last minute.
She didn't know. She didn't know until 2 days earlier. But my whole thing is this: if you didn't
Mhm.
know until 2 days prior, don't do anything at all.
I would still want to say happy birthday though.
I mean, you can do that, but you don't have to be like, oh, we're doing this. That's a birthday party for sure. You should just have good food and the birthday cake. That's it. Don't even make an announcement.
Oh,
Don't
you
even
mean like
say
surprise everybody
yeah,
and come out with the cake and happy birthday, blah blah blah.
exactly.
Okay. But um here's my nastiness again. I feel I feel like Sheree knew the way how she was strutting up that
Right.
sidewalk with the hair thing. She
Hmm.
knew, and when she came in, oh my god, is
Yeah, she
this
knew.
really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is
And
everybody
Sonya
having on
had
that Gucci suit?
right. And Sonya had her rules. I mean, I get it. It's a work trip. I understand that.
Wrong guess.
Yeah, wrong guess.
Mm.
We all know. Mm, For me, that was the episode. To be completely honest, there wasn't anything else that happened. There wasn't anything else that I thought that was noteworthy.
Yeah, the birthday party was cute. I thought the food was good at Sonia's event. It looked nice. It was obviously catered. Um, what did Kenya call the beef patties? Tortillas? Tamales? Like, wait,
Fountain.
what? And then she doesn't do screw top wine. Girl, some of the best wine that got a screw cap. Well, at least for me.
Right? She's
I
too good.
look, as long as it tastes good and it doesn't
Doesn't
taste like
matter.
vinegar, it doesn't matter whether it has a screw top or cork. It'll be drunk. Um, and then the estate planning, I didn't really care about the therapist scene
No, I get. No,
because
I get it.
I think I've given up on Marlo.
Yeah, and I get you on that. But I wanted to hear what she had to say. And what she said wasn't really anything unexpected, to be completely honest. It was the same thing we've been hearing.
Mhm.
Some deflection, some excuses. And I'm like, okay, I didn't hold high hopes, but I did expect a little bit better.
Hey, Kira. Yeah, I. It's so sad to say this. I kind of blanked out during her scenes. Um, I've tried. I really have tried. Has to be the worst season ever. You see, no, it's holding my interest, but for different reasons. Um, I didn't have much hope for Sheree, but I've been pleasantly surprised, and I'm eating crow with her. Even though she is picking the wrong team, she's still making it entertaining, and somehow I have gotten sucked into giving a little yay for She by Sheree. Yes, I said it. I do want it to happen.
Right. We've
And
been hearing about it so long.
yeah, like we're invested.
I'll be honest, like most reality TV nowadays doesn't really hold my interest. This show doesn't really hold my interest because there's a disconnect. And it's you could when you hold it up against Beverly Hills and Dubai, you can see the disconnect amongst the
Oh,
cast.
wait. The fight with Drew and Sheree at the end.
There really wasn't
Um,
a fight because Drew sucks at that. It's not what she
it,
does well.
she's always trying to create these moments and they come off really like, huh?
Yeah,
Like I never understand what she's doing. I never understand what she's doing. Um, was that the only time she was appearing in this episode?
pretty much. There was nothing else. Like there's a huge disconnect with this cast, and that's a problem. Because I noticed as I was watching Dubai and Beverly Hills last night, I'm like, okay, there's a connective thread here. I'm kind of engaged in this. There's actual storylines. There's actual friendships. Atlanta, when you compare it to those two, is like, yeah, no, like this. Mm-mm.
But who do you think it's centered around? Who's the major disconnect?
It, Sanya, Drew, and Marlo for me. It's those three that cause the disconnect.
For me, it's Marlo because she's very disruptive for no freaking reason,
Mhm.
and Drew because I can't figure out why she's on the cast.
Right.
Sanya, I'm giving her like you know how you do the first year. I
Yeah.
mean, new
She's
housewife gets a
disconnected.
second year. I'm
Yeah.
I'm scratching her for that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's only part of the disconnect because she was brought on as Drew's friend. That's the disconnect there.
And we agree, Kira. We
Yeah.
agree. Um, it's just that
It's not focused on enough. It's the problem. They're focusing on the
it's
stupid
not
things.
focused on enough. But I wouldn't want to be in with the financial planner or the estate
Right.
lawyer. But if it was a conversation like at the office with Todd and Candy
Right.
going over high level stuff,
Mm-hmm.
I could get into that. But I don't think you should bring in any people who are set to inherit
Correct.
because wills can change.
Easily.
Wills can change. Fortunes can change.
Correct.
You know. Reconciling two conversations: the current lifestyles versus the estate plan. I think they were conflating two conversations of current lifestyles versus estate planning. And
Right.
and I think the kids were the ones who were doing
Same.
that.
They were doing that.
And that's why I feel like why get them involved?
Agreed.
Mm,
So yeah, I
um,
just like this show. I'm not that interested in. TLC. I'm losing interest in.
did you ever
I don't
watch UK?
know. I got busy this weekend, but I've set some time this week to watch it.
Hmm.
I'm definitely gonna watch it. To be completely honest, I'm more interested in the hot topic portions of the shows now, like what happens on Instagram, what happens on Twitter. I'm more interested in that than the actual.
Well, has
That's
anything happened on Instagram or Twitter with this cast?
not with this cat. I'm just talking about the other. Like when you go into like TLC, when you see Muhammad getting aired
Oh,
out. I,
oh.
I, I mean, I'm more stuff. I'm getting more into stuff like that versus the actual shows.
But you saw my comment on that in our mod chat regarding that woman that he's talking to and
Hmm.
their conversations on Theron. I'm not a fan. Mm-mm,
Hmm.
not a fan. Mm-mm-mm. Um. Alrighty. So I guess that was the episode, y'all.
Yeah, that was it. Nothing
That
short.
was the
A couple
episode.
highlights, and that was it.
How many more? What episode were we on with this? This was
What 12?
12,
We probably
and
got
they've
like
got 20
maybe.
something.
I think it's like 20. I think it's like gonna be 24.
My God. At least we're going to Jamaica.
Right.
At least we're going to Jamaica. We'll get a trip. Jamaica's really pretty. I'm down for the red stripe. Um, I'm good. I'm good. I'll be wearing my green shirts when we go to visit.
Nice.
Yes, can't wait for the Jamaica mess. Candy, Ken, Sheree, Sanya can all go. Keep Drew Marlowe and get some noobs to bring back an OG. They can unsink the Titanic. What? You want to keep Drew and Marlo? Did I read that wrong?
Yeah. No, you read it right.
Where's the real Larja? No, just joking. Really? And who's the OG you want to bring back? Faye Faye? Mm-mm. Oh, thank you,
Thank
Larja.
you.
You're so sweet. We love you too. Thank you for always supporting. We appreciate it. All right, y'all. That's the end of this mess. You ate her? You hate her? Oh, no, not Phaedra.
Not Phaedra.
Okay. Okay. Not Kim, right? All right, y'all. So this was The Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 14, episode 12, Trust Planning Issues. Join us at the top of the hour. Bring your notes. We're going over Beverly Hills. That was an up-down
Right.
episode for me. And we'll talk more about it at the top of the hour. Okay. So take a break, refresh, and come on back. So, Jamal, any final thoughts on our
No, we're good.
messiness today?
No, we're good to go.
All right, y'all. Until next time.
Of course.
Bye.
Oh, real
What?
quick. I just want to announce largest chance for her first celebrity interview is Saturday at 9. I just saw it.
Nice. Okay. Sorry about
Yeah.
that. No one ever said we were professional.
All right, everybody. Now we're gone.
Now we're gone.
Yep.
Bye.